this is my speech for public speaking, and I'm going to be talking about an experience I had in high school. When I was in high school in 2018, I went to Redondo Union High. I found out my grandma had stage 3 ovarian cancer. I was in the nurse's office that day because I felt physically ill at the time. I got a call from my mom, and she gave me the heartbreaking news. I was so distraught. I felt the weight of the world on top of my shoulders at that very moment. And I knew I had to have this situation in my control. I had thought long and hard about it. I started ditching school, and I started, trying to put the situation in my hands, trying to arrange my family and how I thought they should behave about the situation. And it was only making matters worse. When I got to college, I took a class called English 1C. We read a book by John Chaffee, and that was published by Houghton Mifflin. It was called Thinking Critically. When I read that book, John Chaffee talks a lot about the steps we take to think critically. I thought all I had to do was put more might into this and put more effort into it, and maybe I could solve my grandma's illness. I tried long and hard, and one day, actually, the thought came to me when I was reading a book called The Alchemist. The Alchemist is by Paulo Coelho, and he talks a lot about spirituality in that book. There's this one quote he says, it says, "Maktab," and what that means in Arabic is, it will be written. In fact, I have it tattooed on my arm. It says, it will be written, and what that means to me is nothing happens in God's world by mistake. At that time, I was so distraught, but I got a sudden sense of peace because it occurred to me that whatever higher power there is in the world is going to take care of my grandma. And I don't have to spend so much time controlling it or thinking about it. I had spent so much time thinking that there has to be a solution out there, but really the solution was acceptance. I grew up a Muslim, so this concept of acceptance was not foreign to me. I read the Quran many times, the English edition and also the Arabic edition. The Quran talks a lot about acceptance and God's will. I think at that moment I had to hear it a different way to finally accept that my grandma is sick, but her life is celebrated and she is loved and adored. I'm very grateful today to be able to accept things that I can't change and having courage to change things I can. I'm just really grateful for my grandma today. She's still alive and she beat cancer, so thank you.